The following contest is an Extreme Rules match and is for the World Heavyweight Championship.
Ladies and gentlemen, stand up for that OTC.
The man who has dominated WrestleMania for years, the Tribal Chief Roman Reigns. This is what WrestleMania is all about. The lights, the crowd, the history. And Roman owns every second of it. He commands the grandest stage of them all like no one else. Double-digit WrestleMania main events, battles that have defined his era, and still year after year, Roman rises to the occasion. Reigns has made WrestleMania his canvas, painted his legacy of dominance that will be admired forever.
Introducing the challenger from Pensacola, Florida, weighing in at 265 pounds.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is for the World Heavyweight.
Blind Fury taking the wheel. These two are seeing right.
Starting things off like a line brawl. You know this one's personal. They should just be grateful they didn't get a 5-minute major.
My God, that belly-to-belly, man.
And you don't often see the champion get thrown around that easily. The champ has absorbed some damage. And that's the kind of offense that's going to earn Reigns a spot in the Hall of Fame.
Back and screw leg whip. Oof.
Oh, a deafening blow to the chest. I'll just leave it at this. Nobody comes into a match hoping to get chucked around like that. Just rubbing salt in the wound now. But I guarantee they're going to take great umbrage with that offense. And retaliates with a counter.
Oh, just bludgeoning the competition with that blow.
Extreme Rules is one of the most exciting matches in WWE, Cole, and that's what makes it so exciting, is the level of creative destruction we often see from competitors. There certainly are a lot of creative ways to inflict pain, and that may be the biggest key to victory here tonight. That says it all, guys. Champ says you are not worthy.
Knocking a few teeth loose there, man.
East River Crossing.
Roman Reigns tapping into that magic.
Superman punch. The unmitigated power of Roman Reigns in full effect.
And now he's headed out of the ring. Taking out the goodie bag. And now he's spreading out the thumbtacks. No doubt he's got a twisted plan in his head.
Just had no way to avoid the tacks. And now said tacks have essentially become one with their body. No signs of either combatant backing down.
Neither competitor shows any signs of laying off or slowing down here.
Toe-to-toe, treating each other like heavy bags.
Exhaustion setting in, and neither one of them is letting up. Solid punch.
Not the thumbtacks.
That would have been painful without landing on those tacks. I think they're going to go into shock after that. Kick right on target.
He counters with a great reversal.
Time to go for a ride. Exploder suplex. And he's letting his prey stumble right into his trap. Check out the springboard.
With a lariat. The challenger looking fairly run down at this stage.
Yeah, but no one has ever won an Extreme Rules match by playing it safe.
Gets out of there with an elbow to the gut.
Face, knee.
And this one might be headed ringside.
Is that? Yeah. It's a bag, and I feel the whole...
Here's a roll right into a small package.
It only gets a 1 count.
His opponent has to be absolutely frustrated right now. Time to back up as the announce desk gets cleared off. Just grab that bag and I wouldn't want to be around to find out what's in it. Going for the full fires, begging for action. Tried to get cute and just crashed and burned for it. Ooh, using that championship with such malice.
This is just turning into a savage display of violence.
Measured kick to the vertebrae.
Bringing the fight closer and closer to our announce desk.
Let's just hope they don't bring it onto our announce desk.
Getting back to his feet, but might want to reconsider.
CM Punk stopped that in its tracks.
Reigns was waiting for that.
Oh, nailed with that title. And there's CM Punk finding the energy to keep attacking.
You can't deny. Roman spear. It just got as bad as it could for the champ.
This has been a highly competitive contest here.
These superstars not leaving anything on the table. Big powerbomb. And his stamina's going to drain fast taking shots to the torso like this.
Here we go, big shot here, baby.
Defiant counter to Reigns. He's reaching under the ring for anything useful.
And of course, kendo sticks are always under the ring in the event of any rogue ninja attacks. Headbutt.
Bam!
God, that disturbing sound of the kendo snapping on flesh.
Oh, right to the throat.
Going after the head again. Looking to do some real damage.
Roman Reigns is just taking command.
Reigns is making an opportunity for himself.
Crashing into the barricade with such force.
Championship title in hand. Not planning to just admire the craftsmanship.
Had it scouted. Now can capitalize.
Great in-ring. Spear! Oh, man. We might have a new champ here.
Taking the title into hand here.
Painting a mental bullseye on his opponent. This is going to be hellacious.
CM Punk is in a distressing spot.
It's got to be hard to be CM Punk right now.
Jaw-shattering boot.
Grab the belt. Not sure how they're going to use it, though.
Oh, that just
Looks like it busted him open.
This packed crowd on their feet. Not one single person in this place is sitting down. This is what it's all about.
That's because they know they're witnessing a true classic in the making.
Boom! A massive collision with the title.
A strong head scissors application. And now the elbows. Oof.
Oh, fought that off with the stiff elbow, man. What a power slam. Thumped with a big blow. Title in hand and perhaps looking for a target.
Turns it around.
Solid bit of defense on his part there. Punk avoids the attack. The knee straight to the breadbasket.
He's getting on his feet, vulnerable to what's coming next. And here we go, returning to the ring.
Throwing caution
Crashing to the floor.
Didn't think that one all the way through.
Coming up with a huge miss. Just like these letters.
Title in hand and perhaps looking for a target.
Oh, clobbered with the championship.
Boom! Oh, launch that championship with complete and total force. With that kendo stick.
Letting out every ounce of frustration and rage and then some. By the look of them, you can tell they're fighting through the pain right now.
And when the midsection is in pain, it radiates throughout your whole body.
Repeated hits like that are going to add up very quick. Plenty of damage being dealt here. Strong counter from Punk. Opportunity now for Punk to capture some momentum. Time now for CM Punk to get his energy up and claw back into the fight. Reigns really having his way right here. And Roman might just have more in store.
Everyone asked for it, and they got the table. Oh, man! Great wherewithal to dodge there.
Right to the kidneys from behind. There's one. Teardrop suplex. They're going to go, I think, for a second one. No way. Jeez. A powerful grip by Roman. He'll make his way to the ring.
Setting up that table, no doubt he has dangerous, painful intentions in mind here.
Picked up and being carried around now. Crashing onto the thumbtacks. Just tearing into all that flesh, turning into a human pincushion.
Look at that, man. The man with a plan, setting up that table.
And gets sent right into the corner. Uh-oh. There's one. Teardrop suplex. They're going to go, I think, for a second one. No way. Not 3 in a row. Producing consecutive attacks. This is frightening strength here.
He's got a plan in mind, and a table is the key ingredient.
Had an answer for Reigns.
He's finally able to get the reins on this one. He is absolutely back in this fight. No, not the thumbtacks. Just immediately being stabbed by hundreds or thousands of tacks. I wouldn't even wish that on my worst enemies. Bang, what a move.
Hold on, he's lining him up.
Check out the springboard.
He just saved himself there. Oh, CM Punk, here we go, baby. We going for the ride. GTS. A maneuver that the champion has put so many away with before. Just look at the shock on the champ's face.
And Punk might have just swung for the fences, but it wasn't good enough.
Catching that elbow to the gut.
Placing him in the corner here. Moving him onto the top turnbuckle. What a counter!
What a display here. Counters on both sides.
You can see every single thumbtack stuck on the skin, stuck on the gear. There may be nothing worse.
Time to go for a ride. Oh, an exploder suplex.
Totally helpless at the moment.
Right through the table. Absolute decimation. That table became particle board. Reigns on the money with a Superman punch. No, onto the thumbtacks. Just decorated with all that sharp and painful glitter now. Death by 1,000 cuts.
And the title's changing hands. Let's take a little look at some of the action from that match. Wow.
Here is your winner, and the